What's going on, guys? Cruising Podcast here with Josh. We just finished watching WandaVision episodes 1 and 2, so we wanted to give our quick thoughts on the 2 episodes. People, right after Endgame, I was like, you know what? I don't need to see any more Marvel for right now. But I gotta say, this is one of the few shows that actually caught my eye just because of they're taking a different approach.
It's finally something
A
new.
different narrative approach, and we talked about this before too when we saw the trailer. I actually like the idea of a live sitcom, black and white, like very 50s, and it's really well done. It's really accurate. So we went into this show just kind of like we just went into it. We were interested. That's it. And I gotta say, at least for me, the first 2 episodes, I really liked them. It reminded me a lot of Truman Show, where yeah, because a lot of people are like, I'm confused. This is stupid. Why isn't this? It's slow, but it's actually not. When you're watching, it's a live sitcom, and it's actually funny. I've actually laughed in a few parts. Um, I felt like Marvel actually kind of broke out of the formula a little bit. Even
Yeah.
with the humor, it kind of felt like a
And it's
classic.
dark.
It was a little dark, and it was also the adult sitcom humor,
Yeah.
which was cool. Um, but I gotta say, I was actually interested, and if you're actually paying attention to the show, there's a lot of plot points, a lot of plot hints dropping throughout the show and the first 2 episodes. So yeah, people just want to see action. That's the problem. I feel like a lot of people are impatient now, right? People are not happy that it's every week.
Yeah.
People want to binge everything. I'm actually very happy that it's every week. I'm looking forward to waiting another week. I'm glad that we get to sit here like this and speculate on what's going to happen on the show, not just binging it over the weekend and then we forget about it in 2 days and and then do a podcast and kind of forget everything, you know? Yeah, the first 2 episodes for me were actually really good. The humor was actually pretty funny, but the main thing also too that it reminded me a lot of Truman Show, where you catch a lot of little subtle plot points. I was actually really engaged. I don't know about
Yeah.
you. I was actually really interested. There is a lot of little hints and little moments throughout the show, right? Like the black and white, but then some things are in color, and it's little hints that if you're paying attention, you look back at the earlier in the episode, and it's a symbol that's representing maybe the villain or something, the organization or whatever. So I actually like the first 2 episodes so far. It's giving me Truman Show vibes.
Yeah.
A lot of Truman Show because we saw that recently. I think it's honestly, I think it's pretty great so far. The first 2 episodes. I think Marvel and Disney did the right move by releasing 2 episodes instead of one.
Yeah.
Because if they did,
that was better.
yeah, if we had to watch these 2 episodes week after week, then I would say, okay, I have to wait a week for this. This is kind of slow. The story isn't progressing. You know what I mean? That's fine. But watching both of them back to back, I'm actually really engaged, and it has me excited for what's to come in the next episode, because the first 2 episodes have already established kind of what's at least you can speculate on what's going to happen, you know? We don't know what the show's about yet, but there's enough going on to where you can start, but you can start understanding it, you know? Because some people are like saying, oh, this is stupid, this is terrible, because all they see is, oh, why is this a sitcom show? And people are probably they just want action right away. They want everything handed to them right away. And that's what I think is a problem going on now with this type of medium, right? Is we're so used to binging and having everything for us served right there waiting. And people are not used to waiting every week. I actually like that. Now we have 2 episodes to sit on. We're talking about it. It leaves you questioning things. And if you're actually paying attention, you go back and there's little things here and there that there were some Easter eggs that you were talking about, right? That in the show that are little Easter eggs, little subtle hints that give you an idea of maybe what's to come. And I think that's really awesome. If we just binge all 8 episodes now, you don't get that effect. And I feel like that's the problem right now. Everybody's too impatient. They don't want to wait a week. They want the story and the plot served to them within the first 20 minutes, because a lot of these action movies are jump quick to the plot and then here you go. So I actually really like what they're doing here with WandaVision. The first 2 episodes for me have been actually really good, you know, because we went into it not expecting much, and we were actually laughing at the humor, the sitcom humor. So I actually felt like I was watching a pretty funny classic sitcom. But on top of that, there's this deeper story that's going on that is slowly unveiling itself, which is really cool. I like that. It's very different from the Marvel formula. And I can see why they decided to do this as a show rather than a movie, because they can get away with that and be more creative. You know, if this was a movie, I don't think it would have worked. You know, we would have probably gotten something else entirely. Um, I don't know if you're on the same page with this, or what do you think?
I mean, I think it's just too early to really judge it.
No, I'm saying the first two episodes. Like, are you interested? Did you like the
Yeah,
first two
yeah.
episodes?
Like, I'm just waiting to see where it goes. I don't know, kind of just taking week
Because
by week.
because when that first episode ended, we were both kind of like, oh, that was because that ending to the first episode was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, like the person.
Yeah,
sitting
like
down
closing out the
something.
sitcom, but then and again, it's teasing you. That's a point of a show. That's why, and people get frustrated, like, oh, this show is so stupid. They did tell us it's gonna be a sitcom at first, and it's going to evolve. I'm all for Marvel making things different. If they want to go this route, I like this route. I think this is pretty cool.
I have a feeling this is a one and done.
I think so too. I apparently this is kicking off Phase 4 and leading probably into like Doctor
No,
Strange
I'm
or
saying like in the sense of the style, like something new.
well, I don't know.
I'm
Let's
saying
see.
like it's just probably gonna be this Doctor Strange, and that's gonna be like the same old.
Well, let's see, right? Because the other one we want to watch is Falcon and Winter Soldier. That looks
but that's a limited.
yeah, but
Series.
that one it seems like it's gonna be like this spy, like Winter Soldier stuff. We'll wait and see about that one. But I think as of right now, these two episodes are actually really good. If you have Disney Plus, you should go and watch it and give it a shot. I mean, it's two episodes.
Or if you just wait.
No, I think people should just go and watch it now. Just be excited about waiting every week and speculating. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
fun.
but
That's the fun part of it, Because and see how you feel. Because a lot of people are upset about it, but honestly, I really like it, and I wasn't expecting to like it, I guess, as much as I did. At least right now, the first two episodes. So that's where we're kind of at right now. At least for the first two episodes. I don't know, episode 3 and on, and it could be terrible. You know what I mean? It can be the worst thing ever. Then okay, but you can't say a show is like the worst show I've ever seen when you've literally only seen 2 episodes in the first week that it came out. You got to watch the whole show. No matter what show, I think, I've seen shows like Euphoria or even Watchmen, right? Those are two big shows that a lot of people like that I didn't say I hated it until, well, I didn't hate them, but I wasn't as much as of a fan as everyone else was. But I didn't say I didn't like it or hated it until I finished the whole show. As much, even if I'm hating it and I don't want to finish it, I finish the show first and then I'll evaluate on what I thought about it. I'm not gonna just say this is the worst show ever after 1 or 2 episodes. That doesn't make sense to me. I would recommend the show if you're looking for something different, especially with Marvel. I think the acting is actually pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Paul Bettany, did I say that?
Paul Bettany.
Bettany,
If
I
you
think he
know.
does great. Elizabeth Olsen,
Yeah.
right? Does great as well. It's actually fun to see them doing this role because they're always kind of sidelined in the Avengers movies.
Yeah.
So we'll keep it going as we watch the show to see if we keep liking it or if we end up hating it. So yeah, if we end up hating it, then it is what it is. But first 2 episodes, I wouldn't listen to the people saying online that it's terrible. That everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I understand maybe it's not for everyone. It's a 50s style sitcom. You know what I mean? I understand that a lot of people right now are so used to what they're used to in modern movies that it's hard to go back to those times. That's fine. But definitely don't listen to the people who are saying it's the worst thing they've ever seen, worst show, when the plot hasn't even been established yet. We're not even halfway into the show. So, yeah, guys.
Yeah, tell me it was like we're like halfway.
Yeah, look, if we're halfway or episode 6 and we're like, it's not, I'm not feeling
and
it.
It's still like that sitcom.
Yeah, like if it's going nowhere, then yeah. But right now, I can see where it's going and it's looking pretty cool. So yeah, guys, that's our quick thoughts on WandaVision episodes 1 and 2. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back. This is a format that we're trying out, so just to give you guys some more content. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and to the next one. Goodbye.